This week, New Zealand is having a Maori Language Week. It is called Te Wiki o Te Rea Maori. Apologies if I am mispronouncing that. I have been here a year and a half and I am still struggling to correctly pronounce the Maori language, and I apologize for that because I would like to learn it even better than I know it now. And I am so impressed though. The whole country is making an effort to speak Maori this week. Even the supermarket, I went on the Countdown website and everything on the homepage is in Maori. And I don't understand half of it, but I'm so inspired. Can you imagine any other country making such an effort to have everyone speak the language of the indigenous people? I am so touched. This is one of many things that makes New Zealand just an amazing country to be in, and I'm again so grateful to be here. So I wanted to share a few Maori words. If you come to New Zealand, I think you should try to learn a little bit of the language if you can, or at least get your ear familiar with some of them, because you're going to hear words throughout your stay that you hopefully will connect to. So the first word or phrase that you should learn is kia ora. So that means basically hello. Could mean goodbye, how are you, good morning, anything like that. And you will hear it all the time. So everyone uses that pretty much everywhere you go. And probably when you actually get to immigration, you're going to hear it from the immigration officer. So a really useful expression to know and to say as you travel throughout New Zealand. New Zealand is full of beautiful stories from the Maori of how New Zealand came to be with the demigod Maui, and wonderful stories. And New Zealand is known as the land of the long white cloud. So in Maori, that is Aotearoa. Again, I'm probably not pronouncing that quite correctly, which is why I'm also writing these words on the screen, but that means land of the long white cloud. So if you hear people talking about Aotearoa, they are talking about New Zealand. When you come to New Zealand, one of the things you're probably going to want is greenstone. That beautiful, this is a piece that I got, beautiful greenstone that New Zealand is known for. And in Maori, that is called punamu. So you can search for punamu yourself if you meet someone that's Maori. That can take you to one of the sacred sites where you can actually search for your own, and you can do that in a place like Hokitika, which is on the South Island on the West Coast. So that's a great place to do that. Or of course you can buy a piece, and there are numerous stores all over the country, but go and ask for punamu. Another word that I think is wonderful is aroha. Aroha means love. And it's just a beautiful word to connect to throughout your journey in New Zealand. I volunteered for a while with a wonderful organization called Bald Angels, and they serve children in need throughout New Zealand. And for the holidays, they put together what's called a kai box. Kai in Maori is food. So kai means food, and kai moana, if you've seen the movie even Moana, right? She's out to sea. Moana is the sea. So kai moana is seafood. One of the lovely things I find is a way to distinguish between people that are of Maori origin or people that are of Kiwi colonial descent. You're either Maori or you're Pakeha. So Pakeha is a term that's used to describe people that are descended, again, from, kind of the white colonist kind of background. So what I love is there's no feeling at all of racism in there. It's simply a way to distinguish, because everyone who lives in New Zealand and is born here is a New Zealander or a Kiwi, all of them. So it's not correct to ask, are you Kiwi or are you Maori? Because Maori are also Kiwi. So in this way you can say, are you Maori or are you Pakeha? But otherwise you can say, are you Kiwi? So important word to know as well. A word that you're going to see around New Zealand oftentimes is koha. So koha means donation. So you might see someone give a wonderful class for free on something, and they'll have a koha box. So that's where you can make a small cash donation if you want to thank them for the service that they provided. And people accept koha. So in fact, it was lovely when I was in Hokitika. I interviewed a gentleman in one of the stores there for my YouTube channel, and he gave me koha as koha, thank you. He gave me a beautiful piece of stone that I still have with me. So koha doesn't have to be money. It can be something to just say thank you for whatever the thing that you did for me. Mahi is your work. So actually staying with friends, one of them asks me all the time, how's your mahi today? So, meaning how did my work go today? And it's kind of a lovely way to refer to it. It feels like, I don't know, it makes it feel like I'm doing something beautiful with mahi instead of work. Somehow that word just makes the work seem, I don't know, more connected, more beautiful in a way. And speaking of connection, the final word that I think you should know is mana. Mana is who you are. It's your soul, it's your integrity, it's your value system. It's really everything that makes you you. So mana is a beautiful word to know. So I hope you enjoyed those helpful words. If you come to New Zealand, I do suggest that you study a little bit of Maori. They just launched a new app. I'll put in the description, I will put the name and the link to the app if I can find at least the name so you can look it up. It's available both for iOS, iPhone users and Android users. So I actually just downloaded it to my phone, and it's another way that you can increase your learning. It's great. It has the different words and phrases, and it actually gives you a pronunciation guide. So highly recommend it for your next visit to New Zealand, that you download that app and listen to some of the words, at least get familiar with the correct pronunciation of the words so that when you get here, you feel a little bit more comfortable with the Maori language. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you are not already a subscriber, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And I hope you have a great week, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.